Hi guys, Arindam here, and in this video I will be showing you how to get Artifact of the Strong from Lost Island. Now this artifact is needed for the Beta Dinopithecus King boss fight and is found on the cave located just behind that waterfall over there. Let me give you a better visual representation of where we are currently at. So we are at the northern side of the Lost Island map. We have the volcano biome on the right hand side, and we have the northern jungles on the left hand side, and we have this river which has come to the swamp, and the river starts from these twin waterfalls. Here is we on the map coordinates. It's 27 by 54, and our artifact is found inside that waterfall over there. It's called the Shoola Falls Cave, and I'll also be describing what all you are going to find in this cave, because this cave is very special. I have constructed a shack as I always do, and if you have been seeing my videos for a long time, you will note that I always construct a unique shack beside every single artifact cave, just to give it a bit of variety. Now, for the purpose of this cave run, I'm going to be using only a Dinopithecus. And I'll be also explaining why I'm going to use a Dinopithecus only. I don't need anything else. At max, I'll be using my Sinomacrops over my head. Right then, the cave entrance is found over here. Let me show you the GPS coordinates. And this cave is called the Shoola Falls Cave and is the aberrant region of Lost Island. This cave is the only cave which contains glowtails, feroxes, ravagers, and aberrant creatures in aberration. So if you have to tame these things, you have to come to this cave and this cave only. This cave is also one of the few places in this map which contains green gems. Now, we came from here. We're going to ignore the right hand path. We're going to go straight ahead. And we're going to go inside this hole over here, continuing straight. None of the creatures in this cave are going to aggro to Dinopithecus. Regarding the creatures in this cave, we are going to get aberrant variants of raptors, arthropluras. We'll also get aberrant meganeura. Other than that, we are going to get ravagers, feroxes, glowtails, even seekers, and rarely you will also encounter Alpha Carnotaurus, which may be the only creature that is going to aggro to my Dinopithecus. So it's mostly creatures from the cave and creatures from aberration that is going to be found here. We are going to follow this watery stream down to its very mouth, which is here, and it is this place where we are going to fall down. There is an overland entrance through that side and this side over here that I'm going to show you when I'm going to return. And right now I'm just going to fall in this cave. The Dinopithecus does not take any fall damage, by the way. So now we have reached the aberrant region. We are going to go behind the waterfall over here, take a right turn, and then take the first left turn over here, and we are going to come to a zone with lots of entrances. We are going to just take the first right turn, and there we have our artifact. Now you will have to dismount your Dinopithecus over here because there isn't enough space for you to jump over there and get the artifact. But you have to be very careful. This place also can contain lots of enemies, so I would suggest you to be careful before you actually dismount. Now let me show you this part. Green gems. So this cave is a very good place if you want to farm red gems, green gems, and black pearls. I'll be showing you the location of those things eventually, but for now let me go there. This is the artifact coordinate at 31.4 by 54.2. You can see those guys have all aggroed onto me, but they cannot do anything about it. Now, I am using glow sticks. Glow sticks, apart from its luminescence value, can also act as a way for you to place markers on your road so that you do not forget the way you came. I am not using glow sticks as markers here because this cave is quite straightforward and very well illuminated. So now we've got our artifact. You could take these paths and they're going to actually go to the downward part over there containing the ravagers, raptors, carnos, etc. Let me show you. Now we are going to head back, but before heading back we are going to go to the other side of the waterfall. You can see carnos are not going to be aggroed onto by my Dinopithecus, which is really nice. So we are going to go straight and we are going to go into this part. And generally this part should contain a lot of bad guys, generally raptors, ravagers, etc. Strangely they have not spawned. I actually cleared out the cave once, after which they have not spawned back. And here you will see these are red gems and these are green gems. And based on the wiki, this is one of 4 places where you can actually find red or green gems on Lost Island, and it's the only place where these gems are concentrated. In all of the other places which are overground, they are actually found scattered and not very in good quantities. So now this was the waterfall from which we fell, and now we are going to take the overland entrance to, by the way, this is the glow tail. If you want to tame one, this is a good place for it. In fact, it's the only place for it. Now we're going to have to use the overland entrance to go back. You could either take this path or you could take this path, it wouldn't matter either way. You're going to reach this place. A loot crate, by the way, spawns over here sometimes. Right now it's not there. If you want to just avoid all these enemies, you could just take the watery path over there. And this watery path actually contains black pearls sometimes. Here, there are the black pearls. So it contains an abundance of black pearls, and it actually allows you to get black pearls very early on in the game. Now, if you are ever confused about which path you came, I would suggest when you actually traverse this cave, always make sure that you put a couple of glow sticks down at critical junctions, which will act as waypoint markers for you. But I am practiced enough so I know which is the entrance and exit, and thus we have reached the end of the cave with the video. And as we can see, we have 3 of the artifacts here, so I need to collect one more hunter artifact, and then we are going to be doing the beta Dinopithecus King boss fight in the next video. So thank you and stay tuned for more.